This is Brother Teacher once again. I want to talk to you about your security as it relates to your smartphone, your cell phone device, in other words. Did you not know? Don't look at it as being a conspiracy theory. Don't look at it as being something that's shock value, because it's not. It is actually the truth. Now, here I go. Did you know that your cell phone tracks you? Now, most of us know today in today's society that most newer cell phones have a GPS tracking system. Does even when you turn your GPS tracker off on your cell phone device, you are still being tracked and you can still be tracked, your location, believe it or not. You see, when you use your cell phone for a phone call, for text messaging, and for getting online, web browsing, in other words, it has to get a signal from somewhere, correct? Where is it getting the signal from, you might ask? Glad you did. It's getting the signal from the closest cell phone tower. Yes, it's pinging right back to your cell phone. That's how you are able to use your cell phone, because you're getting a signal from the closest cell phone tower. It's communicating with your phone. That is the only way that you can use your cell phone. Okay, makes sense? Now, if you can use your phone, if the cell phone tower can communicate with your phone, what's to say that you can't be located? The cell phone tower knows that you are within range. Hello? Now, let's say someone wanted to find you that was in law enforcement, government agency, if you will. All they need is your name. Now, they have a database, many of them that are all interwoven together in various networks that they utilize for their benefit to track people down. First thing is going to be your name. Then they're going to find out what your phone number is. Now, do you think that the police department, the FBI, the CIA, and various other government agencies don't have some form of connection with Sprint, Verizon, and all of these other phone carriers? All they have to do is get consent to check their records. And when your name comes up in any one of these cell phone providers' database, they know who you have your phone service through. Then they have everything that they need to know about you, to include your text messages, your phone call history, in and outgoing, virtually everything that you do on your phone, to include the apps that you have installed on your phone. You see, Google Play Store might seem as though it's innocent, but you're being tracked through apps that you have on your phone as well. So don't just assume that just because you block your number, people can't find you and you can't be found. You can be found through the apps as well. I learned something a long time ago. Just because someone says something is free doesn't mean that it is. Let's be honest. What in life is really free? Is your rent free? Your mortgage? Your utilities? Your food for your family and yourself? Your car payment? Your medical bills? Are any of those common everyday things that we use free? Is your cell phone usage to whatever provider you have. Is that free? I'm sure you understand where I'm coming from now. Nothing is free. Those ordinary, everyday things that we use are not free. People won't work for you on your job. If you are a manager or if you are the owner of a business, they're not going to work free. Nothing is free. So when you look on your smartphone and you see all of these different applications and all these different icons and the little cute thumbnails and so forth, and it looks appealing to you and they say free, 100% free, it's not free. Someone sitting behind that operation is collecting your data from you. They know what you like, where you go, where you live, your phone number, your banking information. All of these things are obtained through your phone. That's one method of them gathering your information. So listen to this before I go. If you have a phone and you turn your phone off at some point during the day or in the evening when you go to bed, if it has a built-in battery, the powers that be, cell phone tower can still communicate with your phone because your battery is made into the phone. So if you want to turn your phone off and you have a removable battery, I would advise, even though it might not be convenient for you, you may not like going through this regimen, but if you don't want anyone tracking you and you don't want anyone trying to communicate with your device, if you have a removable battery in your phone, take the cover off at night and remove the battery completely. If you don't want your phone to be communicated with by some unknown source, some entities, you can start there. Now, I would suggest that if you have a battery that is built into the phone, that you set that phone somewhere far away from you and not close to you. Put it under your mattress maybe, or put it in a bag somewhere and set it away to sort of cut down the communication ability of the phone. Yes, they may know where you are, but they won't be able to hear your conversations. You follow? Now, why are we being listened to? Why are we being surveilled on a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week basis? It's called control. Ultimately, it's called world dominance. It's called one world order that's being created and has been underway for many, many years now. They want to know everything about the people on the planet. They want to know what you do, when you do it, how you do it, who you hang around, your likes, your dislikes, when you leave home and come back, where you work, who you bank with, how much money you have, how much money you spend. They want to know all of your habits, your every ordinary habits. Why? They're gathering information on you. Not just you, but millions of us. So let's not make it easy for them. Do your research. Do your own due diligence. Begin to understand that the world that we live in is a very, very dangerous world. And it's not just the common criminals that you see on the street. It's the ones that you don't see, that sit behind in the shadows, that actually control everything that's going on. We are indeed in some form of a matrix. The sad thing is, most of us don't even know it. Protect your identity. Protect yourself, protect your family. If this sounds like a conspiracy theory, to some it might be a theory. But to those of us who have our eyes open, to include that third eye, we know that things are not as they appear to be. Now, this may seem as though I'm not patriotic. That's not true. Couldn't be any further from the truth. I am a patriot of America, but I'm not a patriot of the corporations that run America. You see, they have another agenda, and their agenda does not include and or benefit the American people. I'm asking, I'm imploring all of you to keep your eyes open, your ears open, and pay attention to what you actually see right in front of your face. It used to be covert, the way our oppressors did their business with us, the human family. Now it is overt. It's out in the open. It's in plain sight. The sad thing is that we don't even see it, and it's right in front of us. The world is slowly imploding around us, and we don't even see it. Conspiracies against the American people and against the planet have long since been underway. It has. This is not a doom and gloom speech. It is what it is. So, now we have the coronavirus, amongst many other viruses in time past. They say that it might turn out to be a worldwide epidemic, pandemic, could possibly cause great harm and even tragedy. What are you going to do about it? Are you arming yourself here? Are you preparing for the worst? I hope so. Tell me what you think about this that I just told you. About us being watched. About us being surveilled. Cameras all over the place. Everything that you do is being watched by Big Brother. Sad thing is, he's really not our brother. He's something else. I'm out.